Good morning, book lovers, and welcome to Who's Library. Hello, good morning. Happy Christmas Eve if you celebrate. I'm filming on Christmas Eve right now because I have no work today, which is nice. And I'm doing this video where I'm swapping my screen time for hobbies and my rituals. I got inspo from another creator on here, and I was like, that sounds like an amazing idea. I have Christmas Eve off. I don't really have to do anything until later this evening. So luckily, I don't have a lot of screen time. What I consider not a lot of screen time. I'm combining my Tuesday and Monday screen time because I recently bricked my phone without buying the brick because I noticed that, if you know, I was on a social media break in October. I noticed that I didn't have a plan for re-engaging with social media, and thus I fell into the trap again. So we're not taking a break, but we are setting boundaries. And so that's what I do with my phone. And Monday and Tuesday proved to be good times, meaning I didn't spend a lot of time on my phone, so that's why I'm combining Monday and Tuesday for this video of switching screen time for hobbies. So I have 6 hours and 40 minutes worth of screen time to get through today, which is perfect because my family is coming over later in the evening, and there are some things that I want to do before that. I want to make sugar cookies. I've been wanting to make sugar cookies for like the past 2 weeks, so today I'm gonna do that. I also have been making myself traveler journals, like DIY traveler journals. This is my critical media journal for the anti-braid rot challenge for next year. Yeah, there's just some things that I want to do and just really take this time to hang out with myself. It's been a long year. So I'm gonna start off by doing my morning ritual. What I usually do, I read for 45 minutes, and then while drinking my tea, coffee, I'm continuing My Grandmother's Hands, which is a really good read so far. I'm a psych major, so this really itches that part in my brain that I love, but also because this book is about racialized trauma and the pathway to mending our hearts and our bodies, and it really focuses on how trauma is stored in our bodies and how it gives us tools and exercises that we can use to help release that, help address that. I won't go into too much now. I could nerd out about this book. I'm only on page 26. But yeah, it's my current nonfiction read right now. So I'm gonna stop talking because time is of the essence. So let's get reading. But first, let's change it to something a little bit more festive. That's much better. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's cute. Okay, it's cute. All right, screen time clock starts now. Some of the things that I'm reading in here, I know, but struggle to put into words. And so sometimes when I read a passage, I just get like a chill throughout my body. Like, that makes sense. Yes, that's what I've been trying to say, but I have no words to say it. Transition the last 7 minutes or so from My Grandmother's Hands to the Dream Hotel, only because, like I was saying, My Grandmother's Hands has activities to do, and I just did 2 like grounding activities, and then it wants me to do another one, but it says to do in a day or 2 or as soon after that as you can practice the following. I think I'm gonna wait because those first 2 grounding techniques or activities were kind of heavy, if I'm being honest. So I'm gonna switch over for the last 5 minutes or so to read, and then I'm gonna make myself some breakfast because I'm getting hungry. breakfast time. That was so good. That was good. That was good. Update. I just ate, as you saw. I decided to run the clock while I was making breakfast and cleaning the kitchen and like doing the dishes and stuff like that, because this is exchanging screen time for hobbies and rituals, okay? And eating is a ritual. You know, we gotta eat 3 times a day. Oh, if not 3, at least 2 and some snacks. And also, you know, making sure my house is clean, ritual, all that stuff. I have the day off also, so I'm trying to just take care of myself, take care of my home. That's what I'm doing. Anyway, all this to say, I have to go to the store. I have to go to the store and get some things. And so I'm going to keep the timer running for that as well. Hopefully the trip won't take long. But I'm going to bring y'all with me because why not? But yeah. But the 2 things that I want to make sure I get done today in terms of hobbies is to redo my journal. Or like, so I told y'all I was making my own traveler's journal. And I did make one. Okay, this is my first one that I made. Look at her charms. She's so cute. Oh my god, look at that. And then see, can you see that? There we go. Cute little charms. Adorable. Okay, so focus. Cool. I'm redoing the journal because I want to add a 3rd section here. So I only have 2, right? 1, 2. And I want to add a 3rd one here because I noticed that the 2 that I have in here, or the 4 that I'm able to put in here, is actually too small. I need another set of journals in here. Do I need one? No. Do I want one? Yes. So that's what I'm going to do today. I want to make sure I do this. And also, I want to work more on I have like a miniature, let me show you. So this was my very first, like, ever built miniature book nook that I made. Look at how cool it is. So yeah, this was the very first one I've ever made. And I've been gifted 3 others that I want to make. These things take forever. So I want to work more on the one that I started probably a year ago at this point. And those are the 2 things that I want to focus on getting done today. But first, we must, oh my god, why is the lighting is being weird? Lighting was being weird. Anyway, I'm going to take you to the store with me. So, let's go. First stop complete. Got some groceries. Next stop, I'm gonna go to Goodwill to donate some things, and then I'm gonna go to Michael's because I need to pick out another ugly ornament for a new tradition that we're starting, where we vote for the ugliest ornament. And I got one yesterday from Michael's, but then I broke it, so I need to go grab another one because Christmas is tomorrow. And then lastly, I'm gonna go to the movie theater to grab a gift card for my mom, last minute gift. We love movies. We're a movie buff family, so I thought this would be a good gift for her. So yes, we're almost done. Oh, and the time on the clock is 3 hours and 57 minutes left. This is kind of turned into like a vlog, an errand vlog, if you will. Running errands. But I should be back with enough time to do the 2 things that I wanted to do, probably with like 2 hours left on the clock. So, okay, finding an ugly ornament is so subjective because like that donut I think is weird and ugly, but something else I think it's really cute. I found this weird one, Santa. I'm gonna get this one for my mom though, because she loves sloths. Let's see which one I want. No way. This is the one that I broke. I have another one. I'm just gonna get this one because this is the one that we got last time and I broke it. So cool. That was easy. I have successfully obtained all of the gifts, and now I am almost on my way home because I just realized I need to go to Best Buy to get a wall charger for this camera, because the only way to charge, I have 2 batteries, the only way to charge them is if I plug the camera in. And it's kind of useless if I need to use, or if I'm trying to use a second battery while the other one is charging. So I'm gonna go and try and find a wall charger for this, and then I'm going home. What's the timer at? Let's see. We're at 3 hours and 16 minutes left, which means by the time I leave to go home, I should be at 2 hours left, or 3 hours left. And it takes 30 minutes to get home. So 2 hours and 30 minutes to do my crafts. I'm acting like I'm not in control of my time and I can add more hours, but the point is I'm trying to switch screen time out for hobbies, rituals, and I guess now errands. So, okay, bye. I will see y'all at home. We're home. Okay, I just got home. I paused the timer to make sure that I like unpack and everything. So I made myself some food and I'm gonna work on, this is how much time I have left, 2 hours and 20 minutes. I'm gonna work on redoing my journal after I eat, or while I eat, honestly probably while I eat. And then work on the miniature thing that I was gonna work on. Maybe afterwards do some cookie stuff, I don't know yet. But that was wild. I severely underestimate how intense it is to go shopping. It's exhausting. Okay, no talking. Let's get back to hobbies. What should I watch? Actually, I'm gonna put on something. I'm watching this show called Washington Black. It's really good. So I just realized I was recording, or I was speaking, I wasn't recording anything. I came in, I left, came back because I had a package, and I also needed to get my journals, and I guess I'm just gonna tell you what happened all over again. I got a book from my uncle for Christmas. It's Dawn by Octavia E. Butler. This is, I started reading this, I don't know how long ago, but I started reading it, and I stopped because I just got bored. But I'm excited to read it in, physical copy. Thank you, Uncle. Okay, the other thing I was trying to say before I realized I wasn't recording was that I wanted to give you a little mini tour of my journal ecosystem. I have my monthly planner here. This just is, calendar, all of that. And then the next journal I have is my personal journal. So it has like all my to-dos, journaling, all that stuff. And then next journal, oh, and also this has my 2026 intentions, so that's fun. Let's see, next is my budgeting planner. So this has, I just write down physically all the money I've spent, from personal finances to house finances to all the fun money stuff. And then next or last is my work journal. So yeah, has all my to-dos, meeting notes. So I used to have my work journal in the front, because that's usually, that's what I do. That's what I do. I wake up and I work. But I decided to put it in the back because I wanted to prioritize my personal life first. Because yes, I work, but work isn't life. I don't live to work, right? So that's why it's in the back. Little adjustments here and there. Okay, I'm gonna finish my journal, and then I'm gonna work on the miniature thingamabob. Oops, sorry, I was really overexposed. I'm gonna work on my mini journal, and then I'm gonna work on this journal, and then I'm gonna work on my miniature. Let me stop talking because I have word salad. Anyway. Doing this in the worst way possible, the hardest way possible, but I'm trying to avoid opening the charms again. It's done, y'all. I redid it. Yay! Oh, look at those. That's done. That was fun. I like that. So this is the little miniature thing I'm working on. It's a little magic shop. I have so many. I have 3 magic book nook thingies, but this is what I'm working on. This is what I have done so far. I like the desk. And I made all these mini newspaper like thingies. That's it. I started this like a year ago. The reason why I stopped is because honestly, the directions are a little frustrating to follow. The glue is annoying as hell. And, oh, I also made these file cabinets. And, yeah, I just got frustrated and essentially gave up. So, we're gonna try again. These hot Cheetos are stale. Gross. But I'm still gonna eat them. Okay, wait. I actually made quite a bit. I made this thing. Made this little thing. File cabinet. And I made this other file cabinet. This file cabinet. And I also made this bookshelf. Hard to see, but yeah. This is how far I've gotten. And I think that's enough for today. I have 36 minutes left. And I'm gonna spend that reading. I'm starting a new book, Black Cake, which I guess is a show on Hulu? Or coming soon? Wait, when did this show come out? Or when did this book come out? Oh, this book came out in 2022. So I'm assuming that the show's already out. Maybe I'll watch it. Maybe I'll do like a book to movie or show comparison. We'll see how I'm feeling. But yeah, I'm gonna start this one. We're done. That's it. It's been 6 hours and 40 minutes of doing fun stuff today. I guess it's time to debrief. That was fun. That was a really, really fun day. Super busy in the afternoon because I went shopping, but the last 2.5 hours roughly was super relaxing to do my journal and then just work a little bit more on the little miniature project thing. I didn't realize how much I had gotten done, so that was a pleasant surprise to realize like, oh, I have come very far with what I'm doing. Yes, I have a long way to go with the miniature stuff, but still, small things, one thing at a time, right? One step at a time. This was fun. I think I would do this again, swapping screen time for like hobbies and rituals. However, I don't think if I have to run errands that day, I don't think I'm going to include that in the challenge, just because that took up a large chunk of time and it ended up being kind of stressful. Granted, it's something that I had to get done and I'm glad that I was able to get it done, but again, if I do this again, I'm not gonna include running errands in that. Started this new book, Black Cake, pretty good. It's about, if I remember correctly from reading the synopsis, it's about two children whose mother passed away recently, two estranged children whose mother passed away recently. They also lost their father not too long ago, and they're brought back together to listen to a voice message from their mom that was left for them, and they find out that they have a sister and some other family secrets. And yeah, this will be an interesting, fun read. Anything else that I learned from today? Nothing crazy. I think it just reminded me to intentionally set aside time for myself and be present in those moments as well, because I do find myself, when I do set aside time for myself, I may be thinking about what I have to do next. Like, okay, after this I have to do X, Y, Z, after this I have to do, you know? So this challenge has helped me ground myself a little bit, and like I said, just stay focused and being present in those moments. And so with that, I'm gonna go make some sugar cookies with my partner before my mom and family come over for Christmas. I will see y'all later. Don't forget to do all those things. Grab yourself a library card by hitting that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!